Remember back to your childhood when your parents were constantly telling you, don't do this and don't do that, or now as you're telling your kids that?
Absolutely. It seemed like everything we wanted to do, we were told we couldn't. Well, a local teacher and his 23 elementary school students decided to write a book with just about every don't that they could think of.
And it's recently been published and released, all 1,665 don'ts.
During summer break, we sat down with Mr. Lynch and 4 of his student collaborators to talk about the book cover to cover.
Toby, Aiden, Charlotte, and Grace are each reading from a book, Just Don't Do It, 1,665 Things You Should Never Do. A book they helped to write along with 19 other 5th grade classmates and their teacher, Mr. Brendan Lynch, during last year's school year at Thompson Brook School in Avon.
Is it a humorous take, or?
It is. It started off not so humorous, and then the kids started really getting into it, and I think over time it turned into a humor book.
Yes, there are silly things.
One of them was one of the topics was when you're at the private beach, and it was don't eat the fish while they're moving. Or
when
you're at staying at a hotel, don't do Zumba in the hotel lobby.
And then there are the more practical don'ts, like
when you're at the mall, maybe you shouldn't steal something.
And
while playing video games, throw your remote at the TV.
My favorite was probably in the cafeteria, don't start a food fight.
If you're wondering where that number came from, 1,665 don'ts, Mr. Lynch explains.
It came up with quite a list, and the list just kept growing. All the things that they've been told over the years, do not do. And they also didn't want to have a nice round number like 100, so it started growing and growing, where there's 111 different topics, and then within those 111 there's 15 subcategories under each, which is where you come up with the number 1,665.
Well, we've been told so many things as kids what not to do, so we just took all of them and put them into a book, really.
That's a lot of no's, right? And it's true. Our parents do say, don't do this, don't do that.
The project was funded by the Avon Education Foundation. They gave Mr. Lynch and his 5th grade student authors, called the Lynchters, $1,000 to put the book together.
Now, this wasn't a week project.
This was about 4 to 5 months.
4 to 5 months.
Yes.
And how much did you devote per day? Was it like an hour a day or a couple of hours a day? Or
different amounts of time on different days, but a lot of the kids put in a lot of time on their own too.
And did everything from A to Z when it comes to writing a book.
Mr. Lynch, who's the target audience for this book?
I would say from 1 to 100.
1 to 100?
Yes.
Everybody's included?
Everybody would enjoy it. These are probably things that anyone at any point in their life have been told do not do.
And have you done any of the don'ts in the book?
I'd like to say no, but I don't think I can say that.
We've all been there, haven't we?
In a book that's published, that's throughout the world, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel professional.
The book is for sale everywhere, including overseas.
I saw it the other day. I sent an email out to all the kids. There was a site in Germany that had it for sale, which I couldn't read, but I at least recognized the cover.
Now, if the book makes money, where do the profits go?
So all the profits for this book are going to go to future classes. So the idea is that this will help fund the next class that wants to produce a book, which hopefully it's my class this coming year, and we'll be able to duplicate this year after year.
Well, congratulations to Mr. Lynch and the Lynchters on a job well done. Here's to the book becoming a New York Times bestseller.
Oh, that would be amazing. That's so cool.
I know,
I
it's
want to
really
read it.
cool.
All right.